We often hear or are forced to believe that having both confidence and courage will enable us to overcome life challenges. These two attributes are said to give us the knowledge and strength to overcome difficulties. However, having and displaying too much confidence and courage may not always be logical or necessary for a productive existence. Let's examine how confidence and courage, when applied aggressively or excessively, can cause individuals to react or rationalize in ways that are detrimental to themselves and others. And welcome to 4C's One Family. Both confidence and courage are essential and, in extreme cases, indispensable. Confidence is about believing in yourself and your skills, while courage is about facing your fears, pains, and challenges. Confidence helps you to react and make decisions, while courage allows you to deal with tough times and uncertainties. However, courage is often seen as the foundation because it can help build confidence over time. Now, confidence is essentially beneficial when one needs to express oneself clearly, when there are unknown risks, and when decisions must be made quickly to protect oneself and lead others. While having confidence is generally healthy, excessive confidence can lead to detrimental results. Being hyper or overconfident may cause a person to become too sure of themselves to the point of becoming arrogant or unrealistic. And for some unknown reason, they remain stubborn in their actions and opinions and refuse to include facts in their decisions. In the end, their miscalculations cause them to miss opportunities and even cause harm. Now, this may sound like someone you know. Imagine a business leader who is stubborn and overly confident in his decisions. This person might ignore or criticize feedback from their employees and team leaders. Their overconfidence could result in poor business strategies, financial losses, and missed opportunities because they refuse to consider other perspectives or potential risks. Now, believe it or not, being overconfident can affect what happens now and what might happen in the future. For example, a reasonably bright student who happens to be overconfident in their knowledge thinks they already know everything and therefore believes there is no need to study for exams. As a result of gaps in knowledge, the student underperforms, which may not only result in low test scores and overall grades, but also causes missed learning opportunities. Courage is also generally considered healthy because it can lead to personal growth and societal improvements. In contrast, it can also impede personal growth and cause societal harm. If courage is not backed by knowledge gained from past experiences, it can result in reckless behavior that leads to regrettable actions. A historical example occurred in the Crimean War in 1854 during the charge of the Light Brigade. The British cavalry made a courageous but ill-advised charge against Russian forces that resulted in heavy British casualties. The failure of the charge can be attributed to several factors. The primary cause of the failed charge was a misunderstood and poorly worded order from one of the British commanders. The order was vague and misinterpreted as an instruction to attack a different, more heavily fortified and positioned Russian artillery battery. The British troops were overflowing with undeniable courage and will to fight, which led to a tragic outcome. This shows how excessive courage without proper instructions and judgments can be dangerous and regrettable, and why courage must be balanced with caution. The 2008 financial crisis is a recent example of how financial institutions took excessive risks driven by their pursuit of profit without considering the potential global consequences. Their recklessness led to a worldwide economic downturn, demonstrating the dangers of too much stubborn courage mixed with greed. Confidence and courage are valued and expressed differently in many cultures. In some cultures, confidence is demonstrated through assertiveness, endurance, and open expression, while in others, humility and modesty are emphasized or restrained. And in some conservative cultures, pragmatism is a more highlighted quality. Both confidence and courage are powerful and critical tools for personal and professional growth. They can help overcome challenges, achieve goals, and inspire others. So the next time you or someone you deeply care about need to overcome difficulties, take a step back to formulate the amount of confidence and courage needed to lessen your pain or gain success. If you have found what we have to offer of any value, please click on the subscribe and bell buttons below to keep up to date with our current episodes. And if you're listening to our podcast, please subscribe and leave a comment because we're very interested in hearing what you have to say. Thank you for joining us here at 4C's One Family. And remember to stay strong, safe, and healthy wherever you are in the world, because we have much more in common than we think.